Hello, and thank you for watching this data services instructional video. In this video, we're going to go over related services dashboard and just go over a few of the small pieces in the dashboard. So the first thing I want to look at is this top bar here. Across the top, you've got the home button, the My Students button, the My Groups button, the Session Review button, and the Credentials button, and of course our Help section. The home button will take you back to the home page, which we're on now, from anywhere in the system. The My Students button will allow you to add students to your caseload, which will essentially put them on this main page for you so that you can perform actions from this page. Next to the My Students button is the My Groups button. This would be the button that this would be the page that you would go to if you need to set up any groups or if you need to edit or delete any students or groups from your application. Next to that is your session review. This is the old end of cycle review. This will allow you to finalize and sign your sessions, which we'll talk about in detail in another video. And next to that button is going to be the button that takes you to the credentials page, which will allow you to change your credentials if you need to do that during your career. All right. Below those buttons, you'll see we've got our groups. I have a group set up here, Monday's group. This button will allow you to select or deselect your groups. So if I select the Mondays group, it's going to filter my main page based off of that group. If I select it again, it's going to show me all of my students. To the right, you have all of your filters. So these filters are based off of tags in your SIS system. We can filter based off of Plan 504 students, special education, regular education, or speech-only students. And you'll notice that these filters also coincide with tags that will be next to students' names. To the right of that, you can filter down by seen or not seen students. This is based off of today. So if I want to see only the students that I've seen today, I can select seen and it will show me those students, or not seen and it will show me my students that have not been seen. We also have a filter here that will allow you to see the compact view. This removes some of the extra information from the dashboard so that it's a little bit easier to look at. Below all of that information, below this bar here, we have your student information. We're going to give you the student name, student ID, homerooms, IEP information, as well as any tags. Again, those tags are based off of the SIS information, what they're tagged as in your SIS system, as well as any groups that you've set them up in. So you'll have a group button as well. You'll also get to see all of the student services, the start and end date for those services, the setting, the frequency, the duration, the minutes, how many minutes have been the student has received based off of the total minutes required, and an action button, which will allow you to add sessions for that student. And we're going to go over the add sessions in another video. You can select all students by selecting the all students button, or if you just like to select all the students that in a group that you've created, you can select my group, then select all students, and then it'll give you buttons down here that you can perform an action for. So if you need to create another group, bulk add sessions, or you can deselect these students by selecting two students, the student selected button. That is the dashboard. Oh, over here on the right, you'll have a search. This will allow you to search all of the students in the building that you are currently on. So all you have to do is type in the student name or a student ID number, and this will bring up the student names. You can click on that student's name, and it'll take you to the student detail page. We also have your building switcher as well up here in the top right. You can select the dropdown, select change school, and this will allow you to change the school that you're currently viewing if you have access to multiple schools. All right, those are the ins and outs of the dashboard for related services. Thank you so much for watching.